All right, welcome to the Great Minds Podcast. This is Derek,
This is Vaughn.
and we're here to chop it up. Chop it up. A lot going on, man. So what's up,
Definitely.
everybody?
What's going on? Thanks for checking us out.
Yes, yes. All right, so a couple things we're gonna get into. Mount Rushmore people. Oh, like we know that's like a popular thing. I know on Twitter, I've been seeing some crazy stuff. I feel like on Twitter, like people just do stuff just to troll. I
Yeah.
said, they'll have a picture of like J. Cole up, and then like who knows who's even behind that account? You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
I heard it's crazy that it's like 20%. They go 20% of the population is on Twitter, right? Of the whole population.
Right.
6% are actually active of the whole population.
Mm-hmm.
And the people that are active, like 2% is for promotion,
Right.
and the other is for trolling. Like it's
Oh
what
yeah.
what
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
for.
Yeah.
So
So
it's like it's hard to take those things seriously.
right, like for me, a lot of times if I see an account and it's like it's not even a picture of the person. You be having like dudes with like an anime profile pic, like saying Tupac is the worst rapper ever, or Young Thug better than Tupac. I just like, all right, man. Those are those are jokers you gotta unfollow and then mute.
Oh, for
So,
real? You can't even
so,
listen to those. Yeah.
yeah, so you never see him again. I saw somebody said something like, I love Kendrick Lamar. I got two Kendrick Lamar albums in my top 20. They had what's the album with King Kunta on it?
To pimp the
Pimp a
butterfly.
Butterfly. They said that joint was better than Ready to Die. I was like, wow. I was like,
People
all
just
right.
be talking, man. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah,
it's their opinion. That's what it's for, right? The worst thing, the best and worst thing is the internet.
yeah. I mean, at least it was Kendrick, so it's not like a totally disrespectful type of rapper in my eyes. You know what I'm saying? But it just bad take I saw this week. All right, so Mount Rushmore. Let's go back and forth on that one. So
2010, no, 2010
2010,
and up.
20,
Yeah.
2010. So before you disagree, make sure that person dropped, these albums in 2010. All right, the first person on my Mount Rushmore, I got Rick Ross. Rick Ross, I'm
Mm.
looking at his joint. He got Teflon Don, God Forgives, Mastermind, Rather You Than Me, Port of Miami too. All in the 2010s. Ross is the master song maker. Um, he needs to like EP, like I need him to EP like a Nas joint. You know what I'm saying?
For the beats.
Yeah,
He was supposed to. I thought he was
yeah,
supposed
yeah,
to.
yeah. I heard that too, but like I think he's a great beat picker. His flow, not even lyrics, but like he's got good lyrics too. But like his flow with the beat and knowing how to pick songs and knowing how to do hooks, is top tier. And Ross been rocking for at least what 15 years.
It's since '06 with an album, but
Yeah,
before that,
for
he
that, yeah,
slide in with Trina and stuff like that. So
for
yeah.
15, at least 15 years solid. That's 5 albums in that decade that I all rock with. So Ross is definitely on my 2010 Mount Rushmore.
All right. So on mine, I looked at it a little differently. So I looked at it basically just on impact alone. Like I didn't even like I took I try to not be biased about it, right? So I looked at everything. So I'm gonna put the first person, which people might not think they should be on there. I'm gonna put that person up there first.
Oh
Is
boy.
Nicki Minaj
Okay. I think you
for
about to say
20
Soldier Boy.
for 2010 Nicki Minaj. Yo. I think because at the time she dropped really started taking off, it wasn't really nobody, no female really out there doing it like
That's
that.
a fact.
And then I mean, of course, Remy went to jail, so that was an issue, but there was no female taking over like she was. You know what I'm
Yeah, she
saying?
was,
So little
and she was a world,
running.
she was a worldwide phenomenon too. It
That's
wasn't
what I'm
like,
saying.
yeah,
So like I never ever had a Nicki Minaj album. Ever never really fully like listened to one. But as far as the songs she puts out and the impact, she has to be on there in 2010s. Like if you don't put her
right.
on there or even have a consideration, you're just hating. If you just don't like female rappers or something like that.
All
Because
right.
what she's doing is crazy.
If you going impact, I went with like tip like albums like people that had great bodies of work. But like if you're going impact, absolutely, Nicki Minaj will be number
Yeah,
one.
strictly impact. I got Nicki Minaj there. I'm gonna say that's the first person I'm gonna throw up there because that'd be the one people will probably take a shot at. first.
So get it out of the way.
Get it out the way. Yeah, get it out the way.
All right, my next one is Drake. I mean, like this dude in the 2010s, and he came out before 2010 too.
Yeah.
But like what he did in 22, whether you like it or not, you know what I'm saying, is he made the most hits ever in this decade.
You can't deny him. Yeah, you can't deny him.
I lost. I think it was like 150 songs on the top 100, and 94 was just him, and 32 were like it was a crazy number I read. And like, even if you don't like Drake, you know the songs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think a lot of times people force themselves to like not like Drake. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course. Of course.
A lot of the dope thing about Drake is like, I like when Drake like raps. You know what I'm saying? Like the 4 a.m. in Dallas. Anytime he puts like a time in front of it, I know he's going ham on it. Any of those. And I found that like the songs that I don't like, I start to like if I'm in the environment where they're playing loud music, whether it's at like a lounge or, I mean, not that I'm out like that, but like I see the impact of like the songs that I don't really like when I'm listening to the album when you out. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like what you said a while ago. You was just like, yo, you don't want to hear Knucka if you buck in your crib, right?
Yeah, you don't. You got music is played, made to be played in certain places, right? Certain things going to sound better in the car.
Right.
Certain things going to sound better in the club.
So I think Drake just really has his hand on like the pulse. Like I think he's just like he's got the game mastered. You know what I'm saying? Like he doesn't drop a lot of albums, but he does enough to like on other people's stuff. Definitely. And he does enough to like even that look like the little 3-pack he put out. You know what I'm saying?
You can't sleep on.
Yeah, the Lemon Pepper freestyle, and you know it's enough to always keep people on edge. So he about to be a candidate for the 2020s at this point.
Coming up, right?
Yeah, I mean it's early, but Drake's I mean you got to be there. Whether you're talking songs impact, Drake's definitely on my Mount Rushmore.
Yeah, I have Drake's. I think this is where we're gonna start having the same ones, but I have Drake on mine as well, just because I think Drake changed the trajectory of music. So I think the fact that he was the first notable rapper that we heard a reference track from that was that great, right? But no one cared.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That was something that was different than like people. I think Drake is bigger than rap. He's not a rapper. He's like an entertainer that happens to rap. You know what I'm saying? So I think people look at him a little differently and they hold against him sometimes, but he also keeps making hits. So it's almost to the point where you can say what you want to say about him, but you can't deny how talented he is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I think it came to a point where it was cool to hate on Drake. It was cool to say Drake ain't hot, but yet you hear the song and you know the song, or you dancing to the song, or you rapping the song. You know what I'm saying? So, and I don't even buy like, well, who buys music now anyway? But that much. But I don't really listen to like a lot of Drake albums, like like recent ones. I heard the one he put out, the 3-pack. Cool. I heard like 2-3 songs. I heard 2 of the 3.
That's quick. Yeah.
The last joint he dropped. What's the last joint he dropped last summer? Right, this past summer. I forgot what it was called.
He had the joint where he had it was in the pandemic. It was it had like that
last summer, right?
Yeah, the right foot stomp. Like
like he know how to make songs. So it's like I heard that, and when I heard it, I was like pleasantly surprised when I heard it, because I wasn't listening to him like that. But you still can't deny his talent and what he did for the 2010s. Like you can't deny that. So he's definitely on it just on impact alone. But the dude's nice.
Yeah,
you can say what you want to say. He's
nice. And he fought through the whole Pusha T thing because
and Meek Mill.
Yeah, because it's just like when you really get down to it, most of Drake fans don't care if he writes rhymes. You know what I'm saying?
Most of his fans too don't care. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
So yeah, like no one truly cares. So
they're like, okay.
So it doesn't matter.
The only thing Push had that was different than Meek was like, he exposed the father thing. That was big. But like a 16-year-old don't care about that. Now like Meek, how he exposed Drake, if he exposed somebody like Royce or Black Thought, that would be a huge deal, because that's what people lean on to for those guys.
That's quote unquote MC in people's eyes. So you don't hear anything crazy about that. But yeah, but Drake definitely in my Rushmore 2010s. No question.
So I'm gonna assume we're gonna have the next same couple ones. I got J. Cole. in there. People, I don't know where this came from, but like people love to hate on J. Cole. I really don't understand it. Um, I I think it started happening when like the Griselda movement and all that started happening, where it was more like hardcore rap, and like some people don't want to hear like lessons. Some people don't want to hear like, I won't call it positive rap, but like,
It's a message in his rap.
yeah, some
Yeah.
people think he's like a cornball for it, but I mean the 2010s, I mean he had one of the best mixtapes ever in my opinion. Friday Night Lights, it's crazy.
Yeah.
2014 Forest Hill Drive, Born Center.
Mm-hmm.
So he had a lot of, he had like the and then he had mixtapes prior to that, like the warm up and all this other stuff. But yeah, I think J. Cole's up there. I think I don't think he's at Drake's level as far as like impact, but he's there.
Yeah.
He was certainly there.
Yeah. I piggyback off of that. I have Cole in mind too. For 2010s, I think Cole is just like a true artist. Like he's just an artist, man. Like from even from the way he looks now. You know what I'm saying? Like it comes to a point when you start wearing your hair crazy, don't really care what you wear. It's not about like trying to be different. He just really doesn't care. He found his niche
Right.
on what he needs to do, and I think people like hating on him because there's nothing else to say bad about him. You know what I mean? You really can't say bad about him. He's not on the blogs. He's not talking about this. He's not, running around here and there. You don't really see him that much.
Yep.
He's kind of like incognito. You might pop in, pop out, but he puts out solid work. So like we said before, when it was like, yo, Cole was like Tim Duncan.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody hated on Tim Duncan too.
Solid but effective.
Exactly, because people didn't understand like how is he doing this all the time? Like
Right.
why is he getting 20 and 10 every night? Like, but it's straight standard.
Right.
So Cole was like the straight standard. You know when he comes out, what's gonna happen? He's gonna have some hot hits. He's gonna have some songs, and he's gonna be on the radio, but he ain't gonna be begging for it. He doesn't do that many features like that. He'll do a feature here and there. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's why people hate on him. But he's definitely she been to Mount Rushmore, like for
Right.
2010s. Like I don't think nobody's touching him besides, everyone I'm putting on this is equal to me
Right.
in that vein for 2010s.
Yeah. Last one's Kendrick. You know what I'm saying? These three guys kind of like carried the torch. Like I feel like from like 2000 to 2010, I think we had like Kanye. Trying to think who else. Probably had like a little Hove in the mix. Because Hove still had the Black Album in the 2000s and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I think those three kind of just like
Even Blueprint came out in 2000s.
yeah, 2001. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I think with these three guys, they almost gave rap like a new set of guys, so to speak. And you can put
Yeah.
other guys in there that are like a little under them, like Big Sean's, and you got Wale, and you got other guys in there. Everybody can't be the top tier guys, but it was kind of with that group. But yeah, I mean, you got Good Kid, Mad City. When we did our albums, I think that might have been like number 4 for me. And then you got Damn, another good album. I didn't love To Pimp a Butterfly,
Yeah.
but it was impactful.
Yeah. It served its purpose.
Right. So yeah, Kendrick is my last.
Yeah, definitely Kendrick again. Piggyback off that. Everything you said, but Kendrick is just different, man. Kendrick is like another true artist.
Right.
Like that he doesn't have to put out music all the time. He doesn't want to. He doesn't he do TDE stuff. He ain't really collaborating with nobody like that. Like he in his own lane. And that's what it makes you want him more. You know what I'm saying? It makes you want to see his music. He's not oversaturating himself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Which is tough to do when you're already that high up. He just kind of just fell back.
Yeah.
So I know we need that Cole Kendrick album. They've been teasing about it, but we know I don't know what they're waiting for. But whenever it drops with Cole producing and Kendrick on it or whatever they're gonna do,
I think that got put on hold after that. Remember Kendrick went off on that record, the Big Sean record.
Oh, on Control.
Yeah, I kind of think it took a back there. I'm willing to bet they got it done.
Yeah, there's probably some stuff in the stats. Probably got to come rehash a couple tracks or whatever.
Yeah, so I don't know if that set it back a little bit, but I mean,
yeah,
I'm this fun. I'm here for it.
what you were saying about the top tier guys, like, okay, these are the top tier people we're saying, but doesn't mean people aren't nicer than them rapping lyrically. Like there's people that are lyrically better than them. I probably, but this is like embodying everything.
Right.
Like embodying that impact. You can be nice, but no one knows you nice like that. You don't have the projects to compete. So
Right.
But yeah, that's it rounds out my Mount Rushmore with Kendrick.
So new music. I've been listening to a couple albums lately. Ransom 7 joint. I think it's dope.
Yeah.
I think what's with Ransom now, like I think Ransom's got his blueprint with Director's Cut 3. So it's kind of like it's kind of hard. The bars are always there. So I think like with Rant, it's always comparing it to that. You know what I'm saying? Like I think Director's Cut 3 is a 10. So it's always hard to compare. But 7 is solid, man. The bars, and it
concept is dope.
It's more than just bars though. It's like real life lessons type stuff. It's not like some people rhyme just to like sound dope on a rhyme scheme. Like he's giving you like lessons, and you could tell
he's saying something in it. And
right.
You know what I mean?
Right. And it's witty, and you got to hear it back and stuff like that. So I've listened to 7. This the Lloyd Banks project, right? So that's another like Twitter thing. Like you would think like if you just woke up, like you would think like Lloyd Banks was like Hove, Nas, like there's like so many Lloyd Banks stands. And I like the album. You know what I'm saying? Like I thought the features were dope, but like it's not an album I need to hear like more than 4 or 5 times. I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like I might take a couple songs and put it like in a playlist or something like that. But other than that, I'm not. And then I've been listening to Elzhi new joint. Most recent joint, I think it's like Down 6 Times, Up 7.
Okay.
That's the album I've been listening to that I think is really dope.
Well, all right. So for me, of course, the Ransom album is funny because you know Pop Vasquez.
Yeah, I saw that video he did.
He did, right?
Yeah,
and it made me laugh because people really don't know how nice Ran is.
I know, but he did a good job with that video.
Which one are you talking about?
Pop, when he was explaining like the lyrics, when he was
the Uncut Gem. Yeah.
He was like, I could pack a stand with a Pakistan.
And that's the first, but people are like, yo, who's that? Like, who's that? I'm like, yo, people really don't get it, but whatever. So the 7 joint's crazy. I like that, but it was one of those things that I know what to expect. So like, it is what it is type of thing. I heard like about, I'll say like 7, 8 times so far.
Yeah,
since it dropped.
It's a quick listen too.
It's a quick listen. It's a good body of work. The Banks album. That's the album that it brought me back to why I didn't listen to Banks too much back in the day.
Come monotonous to you?
Yeah, it's monotonous to me. Not saying it ain't dope. I heard it a couple times, but like I don't need to hear it a bunch of times. Cause like and I don't know if it's because I'm so used to not having EPs or 10-song LPs. I just can't get into it. Like I heard it, it's cool, but like I'm not feeling to hear it again.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, but salute to him though. And then the other one I'm listening to is the Apollo Brown, Raheem DeVaughn joint. Because that's the one he was talking about.
Yeah. When he was
on. And he didn't say who it was, but yo, it's dope. It's dope. Nice R&B vibe, whatever. So those are three tracks. I mean, 3 albums I've been listening to. But of course, waiting for that Sky to come out. Yeah. Check that out. And a few other people. I know Monochrome. Was it Monochrome 5 dropping soon, right?
Yeah, that'll be out tomorrow.
Tomorrow, right?
Yeah, Vertical Jones. Joint is tough, man.
I heard half of it. I didn't hear all of it.
Yeah, that joint is definitely dope. And he got Monochrome 6 ready already. So it's crazy, man. I mean, having access in your home, like everything, and he's his own everything too. You know what I'm saying?
He can do all of it. He ain't gonna wait for nobody.
He's not waiting on the beat. He's not waiting on the engineer. He's just knocking out everything. So salute the
one-man band.
Yes, sir. Vertical Jones. What up? All right. Let's talk about these round 2 series, man. It's a little late to. Well, we could still do predictions.
Late. Yeah,
we can still do predictions. I had to start off. I had Philly in 7. I was talking to one of these two of the dudes at my job, both Sixers fans, whatever. So I'm like, yo, I don't care about the series. Like Philly's not. I'm a hater in sports. Like Philly's not really a team I hate on, unless they get to the chip. Unless they get to the chip,
So you're
I'm
not
like,
digging you're not a threat until unless it gets to the chip.
they get to the chip, I'm gonna start hating on because I don't want to deal with that at work. But I was just saying, like, yo, he's just like, yo, you shut down Trae Young, you know, what's gonna happen? I'm just like, well, it's not easy to shut down Trae Young, one, and two, they have 5 other guys that can score 15 points a game.
They lost Hunter too today.
Yeah, I mean, he hasn't even played this series.
He hasn't?
No. They started Solomon Hill the first 2 games.
That's why he was out there. I was like, yo, why Solomon Hill out
there? Yeah. Like LeBron ain't out there. What you doing out there?
Yeah, I was like, yo, he out there with some bad wings.
Yeah,
like what's going on? There's Solomon Hill out there.
So I like this series. I think it's gonna be a long series. I mean, maybe Philly wins in the 6th, but like this dude Embiid, man, I watched him play the other night, and he's not even healthy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He looked like he was at like 75%, still making.
Though.
Yeah, like the shots he can make, it's just tough. But I like Philly. I like Philly in 7. Who you got?
I want Atlanta. I got Atlanta.
I got Atlanta. Win the series?
Yeah, because I don't trust Ben Simmons. Is trash to me.
I ain't trash.
Yo, the dude is the most overrated player in the league.
I'll take overrated. The problem
is, I'm not gonna say he trash because he in the league. It's all figuratively speaking, right? I'm just saying as far as yo, dude, he has no jump shot, yo. Right. Like I don't know what you're doing in the offseason where you can't develop a 15-footer, like, and you can't shoot foul shots either. So in the playoffs, what happens? He's gonna let you shoot. If he's not running and they're gonna slow the game down, he ain't doing anything. Yep. And Embiid is gonna break down because he's already hurt, right? So I feel if they do run, and in Atlanta got Trae, they got, like you said, 5 other guys that can drop 15 plus. They got more talent. You know what I'm saying? Literally, they have more talent. Like, they have more talent. And I think that because they don't have anything to lose, that they can easily win the series.
Yeah, they're playing loose. It's certainly playing loose. And I think if Embiid goes down, it's over.
That's why I think he could possibly go down because his body can't handle that. I think because like we talked about before, like, 7-footers, it's not a natural. It's 7 foot. Like,
it's abnormal size. Yeah,
for real. And he falls a lot. And he plays hard though. But one thing I like about Embiid though, he wants it.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's why Simmons doesn't want it to me. And that's why they won't win. Because Simmons kind of like content with being who he is now, making the All-Star team and doing that, but he's not in it like Embiid is in it.
Yeah.
That's why I'm picking Atlanta.
Fan. All right. Nets and Bucks. I mean, I gotta stick with the Bucks. I had them in the finals. I gotta ride with the pick. They are winning right now at halftime.
Yeah. They gotta win down 2-0.
All right, so here's what I will say. I'll say I'll have to pick the Bucks because I picked them, but the Nets are gonna win.
Word. Yeah.
Yeah. So the Nets are just different, man. I don't know if I talked to you about this. Like, I was listening to my man Colin. I mess with Colin Cowherd, and he was like, he was saying, like, all this time they tell you, like, if you don't play defense, you can't win a championship. If you don't have chemistry, you can't win a championship. He was like, these dudes do everything wrong and still win because the league is changing. You know what I'm saying? It's not that it's not about defense, but like if you can play just enough defense with those dudes, like you good. You know what I'm saying? Because KD's unstoppable. Like if he misses a shot, that has nothing to do with who's guarding. Kyrie's the same way. Like Kyrie makes the same shots as KD, but he's 6'2". and he finishes better than any guard his size ever to play the game. Both hands.
That's a fact.
English on the backboard. And then you got like Harden, who like he's a chameleon, right? Like he's like, all right, you want me to get 16 assists? I'll do it. I could score 30 though.
Easily.
You know what I'm saying? So I just think like Colin was saying, these dudes are like my man from Tesla, Elon Musk. Elon Musk, it took him 17 years for Tesla to make money.
Damn.
But now it's like he's like on social media talking about all different type of weird coins. He's on Saturday Night Live doing all this stuff, and he's not.
Bitcoins is terrible.
Yeah, he's not handling himself like a normal businessman, but he's the most popular dude.
Yeah,
he's got the highest car in the, and he said that's like the Nets. So you look at guys like Dame, like Dame. You look at guys like, and I think Dame looks at the situation now. He's like, yo, I mean, like I just scored 55 and I lost, and I made 12 out of 17 threes. I need to. I'm not saying he's thinking that, but like, you can't knock him for being like, yo, I want to have 17 one night and still win. You know what I'm saying? And like,
yeah.
But yeah, who you got?
The Nets.
Well, you picked them anyway. You picked the Nets to go to the finals.
I got the Nets to go to the finals, but it's funny. I heard something that was crazy to me. It was like, can the Nets win without Harden? Yeah, Harden's just like a luxury. Like, they don't need to have James Harden to win the championship.
As long as you got KD, like if it's Harden or KD, you win. If it's Kyrie, you can't win with Kyrie and Harden. I don't think though.
Well, it depends on if Kyrie gonna be aloof or he gonna be there or what's gonna happen.
Oh, he locked in for the playoffs.
He locked in. He ain't BSing. But not like, yo, that's a luxury. Like you got, can you win without Harden? Yes, I don't need Harden to win, but if I got him, I'm definitely gonna win. Like unless somebody gets hurt.
I don't think they can win without KD though.
Against who in the West though? We'll get to that, but if they don't have KD and they in the West, who gonna beat them? I'll tell you who my sleeper pick in the West one a little later. But
I think the Suns will give them a really good run for their money.
Yo, the Suns ain't no joke, yo.
Yeah, because you know what? Because like Kyrie's gonna get his, but like Chris Paul's not afraid of Kyrie. You know what I'm saying? And Devin Booker could score as well as anybody in the league right now.
He can give you 50 quick.
But now if you have KD there, like you ain't guarding him with Jay Crowder.
It's a wash though.
Not if you have all three of them.
Yeah, but nah, I think if you got all three of them and you playing against Phoenix, I think Phoenix can win.
Yeah. All right. Well, when they get there, we can set a wager.
Nah, I got the Nets winning.
All right, Clips Jazz. I got the Clippers. I got the Clippers on. Even if you hear this, they're down 0-1 right now, and I think they're going to win. It
don't matter tonight. It'll be 1-1. Yo. Yeah. Well, what I saw from Kawhi on Friday night, that was Jordan-ish. Like I'm not even being funny. I never say that. That looked like Mike.
Did you see
crazy?
Did you see the one play? I forget who was guarding him. It looked like the Brian Russell play.
When he snatched him back, it was like a
like, hey yo, yeah, like I had to rewind that. I was like, yo, he like double crossed him.
Yeah, he just say, yo. The funny thing about Kawhi, they was saying, and it's true. Everyone always questions, does he care? Because of his way he plays, he shows no emotion, which isn't bad. But you don't know. It's like, but then when he does what he did on Friday, I'm like, all right. And then he did it again on Sunday, pretty much. I'm like, yeah, all right. Like, yo, this dude. The only thing that can stop him is Paul George. Only because Paul George is like, he's there, but like he disappears sometimes.
He played well in that series, but he was terrible the other night.
But it's like he's like on the first quarter, chill for the second, on the third, or vice versa, and then he's never a whole game.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, he's too nice not to have a whole game where he just killing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So Kawhi gonna be Kawhi, but I think Paul George is gonna be the key. Like Kawhi's gonna do his thing.
I agree with that.
It doesn't matter.
And I think I mean the Jazz won game 1, right? So here's what I'm thinking. The Jazz had 6 days off.
Barely, word.
Yeah, 6 days off. 6 days off. I'm gonna tell you a couple things. They have 6 days off. They had, in the time they had off, the Clippers went on 3 flights and played 3 games. All Utah's chilling this whole time.
Yep.
So they played game 6, a game 7, and then they flew
to Utah.
So that's 1. And then they needed a 32-point second half from Donovan Mitchell to win the game by 3.
Yeah. And they were at home with the whole crowd there.
Exactly. So
yeah.
But with that being said, like they say, like Clippers are a weird team, man, and they follow their best player, right? So who knows what's gonna happen? But
Yeah.
I'm just looking on paper, and I just feel like the Clippers have to win, but we'll see.
Right.
Suns and Nuggets, I think the series is over.
Yeah, the Suns is on different. Like the Suns are scary. They're coasting. Like they're not even like
Right.
everybody's hitting on all cylinders. That's why the whole Laker thing, it didn't matter. Like AD, you needed AD, everyone, but the way they were playing, I don't think it really mattered, yo.
As
It was
long
like,
as Paul was healthy.
yeah, as long as Chris Paul was healthy, it didn't matter who they had. Unless they better bring somebody else in, bring Kyrie over there or something like
Right.
that. Like it didn't really matter. Like, you know what I mean? The way they was playing. And this, I think beating the Lakers was like extra. It gave them that momentum.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? To where like, all right, we took them down. Now we're gonna breeze through, and we're gonna see the Clippers in the final and take down another LA team. Maybe they could.
Yeah, I think I certainly think it'll be them on the Clippers that come out. So we'll see. But like Chris Paul, man, I mean, that was his third 15 assist game with no turnovers. Like,
yeah.
Like if you have like you got guys that get a lot of assists, but like when you really dig into the ratio, like Westbrook will have 20 downs, but he'll have like 8 turnovers.
Yeah.
Even LeBron, as good as he is, LeBron turns the ball over a lot. Right. Sometimes it's not always his fault, but it happens.
I'll tell you this much: if the Clippers come out the West, the Nets going to take them out. I think that's like a 6-game, 5-game series, right?
I don't know about 5, but
everybody there.
That's the finals I want to see, though.
But I think the finals that'd be better is if Phoenix went. If Phoenix went, that's going to be a 7 games. I think, yo.
I don't know. Well, with 8 inside, maybe.
Yo, where you got Blake Griffin on him? Nah, he gonna get dunked.
Yeah, this dude Blake turned the clock back on the sneak. Turned the clock.
Yo, when you ain't played for like 2 years, really, you got nothing but fresh legs right now.
Yeah, he they said at one point, like I think like in his third game with the Nets, that was his first dunk in 2 years. Yeah. Like, yo, Blake Griffin, that sounds crazy to me.
He's still an old like an old pro that know how to use his body and get to the position.
For sure.
He'll throw it down on you, but 8 and 9, I'm telling you, Phoenix is just nice. Like they on the run.
Yeah,
like,
they look good, man.
So I think the better finals will be Phoenix and the Nets than LA and the Nets.
Right.
I think LA, we know what's going to happen with the Clippers. They might be wishy-washy. They might come out there and get blown a couple games, and then it could be a wrap.
Yeah. It was somebody said on Twitter, they were like, yo, it was just like a random thread. Like, what's your favorite robot? Everybody's like RoboCop. They got like all these
Someone say Kawhi.
Someone say Kawhi. I was like, yeah, bugging up.
It's true though.
All right, so we got
what's the last one? One more, right?
Nah, Suns and Nuggets. I mean, that's a watch. I mean, that's done.
But one thing I can say about these playoffs that I like is the parity with the team. Not necessarily the parity with like, I mean, of course, the Nets got 3 superstars, whatever you want to say, but not saying that. But as far as like the organizations that have a chance to win.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you might get a Phoenix might really win the chip. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
got a shot for sure. I mean, when you think, I mean, to be honest with you, I don't think the Jazz are gonna make it to the championship. But if they beat, but if they beat Phoenix in the series, I'm not like shocked. Like they have it. Like to your point, you got Utah with a chance. You got Phoenix with a chance.
Milwaukee,
some of the
Brooklyn
smaller
never won.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got. So I think that's why more people are gonna watching now. Like not saying like Lakers is cool, Boston is cool, and they, you know what I'm saying? People care about that stuff. But when you got teams that like since like 1980 haven't won a chip, or Philly hasn't won since 81 or whatever it was, maybe.
Yeah, around there. Yeah.
Yo, you got people want to watch and tune in. So I think it's good for the league. You know what I'm saying? You might not have your key players in there, like your LeBron's aren't there, and your Steph Curry's aren't there. But I think it's still a good look though.
Right. All right. So TV, man, I want to start with
we're gonna start with
I gotta start. Well, I didn't finish the finale of Queen of the South yet.
Yeah.
Nah, chill. Don't even do that. Don't do that. Don't do
Yo, you
that.
didn't watch that?
Now,
Yeah, I watched that joint today, yo.
I
You started
started.
yesterday.
I started today. In fact, I'm gonna tell you where I stopped at.
Where you stop at?
I stopped at when the dude tried to kill James, and then
Uh,
he called Pote and said he's coming for Kellyanne.
Kellyanne. Oh,
Any, yeah,
I.
any other thing you have to add, anything you have to add, just let me lead the way on this one because I don't want
Yeah,
to. I'm watching. I'm
I
watching
was
this when we
damn
wrap.
sure. Yo, it might be one of the a top 10 series finale.
Okay.
Like you watch something and it's like, yo, it ain't end right. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
damn, what's
yeah, yeah.
going on? Nah, it's kind of end right, yo.
I was.
Like, so
Yeah,
you watch it, you be like, all right, you get it.
yeah, I was.
Hit me with a text.
I was hot when I was hot last week. I can't even hold you.
Yeah, yeah, it was
I'm
tough.
like, yo,
Yeah.
come on, man. She was feeling good. She put her head down for the first time ever.
Word up, relaxing. Got smoked.
Yeah, man.
You see, yo, it's
Had,
crazy.
had her little medicine on the side.
Word up. Stay hitting that. She never go too much. Just a little
Yeah,
touch.
yeah. That's macaroni.
Word up. Nose
Yeah,
candy.
yeah. Dope show. I've been watching too. Yeah, I've been watching them wrestling docs, man, on A&E.
Yo, the joints is tough. It brings you back. I watch it every time. The last one I saw was damn, I seen every one for the most part, but the last one I watched was damn, who was it?
Is it Bret Hart?
Yeah, Bret Hart joint was tough.
I DVR that. Last one I saw was Ultimate Warrior.
Oh, you see Shawn Michaels?
It's on my DVR. I ain't see it yet.
Yo, Shawn Michaels out of control, yo.
So I saw you saw Ultimate Warrior?
Yeah.
That was
crazy.
Dope. I saw Ultimate Warrior. I saw
Macho Man.
Yeah, I watched that one from the rip. I heard the Roddy Piper one is dope too.
Yeah, I watched that one too, yeah. I watched every single one, yeah.
I got
the Booker T joint.
Yeah. I didn't see that one yet. I also have that on DVR.
Yo, I'll tell you this: Booker T robbed 26 Wendy's.
Yeah, he caught a body too, right?
I don't know about the body, but he went to jail for robbing the Wendy's. Right. Yeah.
Because I was talking to somebody about it, and they were saying like all the wrestling stories for the most part and pretty sad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But they were like Booker T's kind of happened in reverse. Like he had the sad story for
horrible. Yeah. Pretty much.
And then you always know that video we play.
Yeah.
Hulk Hogan, I'm coming for you.
Yo, he talk about that too, yo. He talk about that joint.
I gotta peep that.
It's good.
And in the shot, I'm gonna let you talk about that first, man.
All right. The shot.
All right, before you start, you got at least pay my dude Jason Weaver some homage, right?
Yo, Jason Weaver get some homage for Jason Weaver. Haven't seen him in a while. Glad to see him back on the screen. Tyler knocking it down. She handling her business. Yeah, everybody's good.
Absolutely.
Yo, it's the writing, yo. It's the writing that I don't know what happened. And when you watch the show a lot, you can start noticing different things, right? They got a lot of stuff going on in the shot, right?
Yeah, right.
And I think a little too much. You know what I'm saying? A lot too much subplots. Like, all right, yo, we got Drink was going on with Kevin and his girl. Then you got Kevin and his girl, right? You got Emmett and his girl, right? You got Emmett and Lala and Tiff. Then you got Shorty. I'm bugging. I'm Keisha and the baby, right? Then you have Duda and Jason's mom,
right?
Right. Yo, I'm thinking mad stuff right now. Yeah. You got Jason's mom. You got Trey and trying to be like the police neighborhood without cops, right? With Jason's mom. What's her name? Tracy. With Tracy, right? So you got that. Then you have Jake and the cop thing happen, right? Then you're gonna have Jake and Kevin's girl, right? So that's like about 10 things that I'm naming right now that's going on with the show, right? Then you have, what else is going on, yo? It's mad stuff going on, yo.
It is. It definitely, you got the stuff Kevin going through.
Stuff Kevin's going through, yeah. And then you have, what else is going on? It's just, it's starting to get a little far-fetched with certain things, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think when you looking for, I'm still gonna watch the show, still support the show,
Right.
But you start seeing things start to happen. You know what I mean? Where it's like they're trying to make sure that the viewer is reeled in, but they're giving a lot of stuff out. Sometimes that's not good. You
I
know what I'm
think.
saying?
Well, I think you got to give it a chance to tie it all together, because even at the beginning, they kind of showed you
What
basically like
happened? Yeah.
the result of everything that's gonna happen. So yeah, I mean I got man, my man Jason Weaver on there, he be having me bugging out, man. So I'm good with that because with the whole thing with Jason Weaver, man, it's gonna end one of two ways. He gonna die either way in both scenarios.
All
So
right.
so the funny part was when he was at the bar with his man.
His man was like, yo.
He was like, Jason Weaver was like, what?
Yeah.
He was hot, but it's going in one or two ways for Jason Weaver. Well, I think he's gonna die either way, right?
Think Trey
So,
gonna get him?
well, he's either gonna do something to Imani, hurt her, try to murk her, whatever, and either she's gonna body him or he's gonna body Imani and Trig's gonna body him. So,
True.
so either Imani gonna get him, and I almost feel like it's leading up to Imani getting him because she's already like tired of him. You know what I'm saying?
So then, where do we go from there, though?
What do you mean?
With the show, like how everything is going. When you like, where does it go? Like how all these storylines are going. What's gonna be the spinoff of it? You know what I'm saying? Like
I don't know, man.
Like we know one. We know how one's going to end. You know what I mean? Like with that, but everything else. That's what I'm saying. Like I'm interested in seeing.
Yeah, I mean it's been a good show for 3 seasons, so I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. Like I don't think, and I'm with you. It is a lot. I don't think the episodes have been bad though, but like I get what you saying. It's like kind of overwhelming too.
Yeah, it's kind of overwhelmed with the stuff when you're watching it and you try to follow it. It's not hard to follow. I'm not saying that. It's just like, all right, next scene's here, then this, then that. Then it's like, all right, how can I one up? You know what I mean? Then my man dude knocked Shorty off in front of his wife and stuff like that. Like this, like it's like one up. Everything is kind of like some extra. You know what I mean? So I don't know.
So that's the main thing I've been watching. What were you about to say?
I want to say what else I've been watching.
Yeah,
you watched the Good Doctor?
Mm-mm.
All right,
that All American
series for now.
All American and be back, and Good Girls is good too.
Yeah, Good Girls. I always watch that. Like I binge it. Like I'll like miss a couple of weeks and grab it and catch up on it.
Yeah.
Damn, I'm trying to think. But the wrestling joint's been tough. It brings you back, It brings you back, and they be going through a lot of stuff, man.
I like that. I like because when you think about the wrestlers that we used to watch, like it's truly a crapshoot if they're alive or not. Like it's like a legitimate 50-50 shot with one of them.
Yeah.
Like I went on Wikipedia, right? Going down a rabbit hole, of course. You start watching something and then you go, before you know it, you like
yo, where D'Lo Brown at?
D'Lo Brown, the tight fade, yeah.
Yo, D'Lo Brown.
I gotta check on homie. Make sure he's still with us.
Your homie good.
So I went to like an old Royal Rumble. I don't know if it was like 92 or 93. So I'm just like, because it breaks down like everybody when they came in the ring and everything. Yeah. So I'm just clicking on names, yo. I'm not joking to you. One of the Royal Rumbles, I can't remember what it was. I had like 10 people that were dead, yo. Like Dino Bravo, Roddy Piper. British Bulldog. I was just like, this is crazy. I think Kamala died too. And Snooker.
Kamala died.
Snooker.
Jimmy Floss. Yeah, Jimmy Floss, Snooker. They all, a lot of them was because of with roids, because of the hearts and stuff like that. But it's just crazy what they go through, and then to see how everything is so. We knew it was orchestrated as you got older, of course. But like, these dudes were phenomenal. Like these phenomenal, like,
but they're actors for real,
actors and athletes and all that stuff to be able to do what they're doing, and it's crazy.
Because
you know what I'm saying?
Like we knew it was fake, but I always thought it was fake. Like they knew who was gonna win, but they would be like, all right, all right, maybe they'll tell them before the fight, you got to do 20 minutes. But like when I heard the breakdown between like how meticulous Randy Savage was with the fight he had, the wrestling match he had with Ricky the Dragon Steamboat.
Yeah.
He said he had, he had the whole breakdown, like when to go to the ropes, when he
Yeah, it's like a dance. It's like
Yeah, it's
choreographed
crazy.
dance, yo.
Right.
And then to see you didn't see the Hitman one yet, right? So
Nah.
you get to see within that acting is real animosity
Oh yeah.
because
Yeah.
it's like, yo, and they were kind of saying like, yo, if whoever getting put up there at a higher level and you know that so and so isn't nice like that, you kind of like, yo, why is Vince pumping this dude up? Because
Right.
Vince is pumping everybody up. You know, Vince is behind everybody being bigger than who he wants to be the star. So that's why with the Hitman was like, yo, he called himself the excellence of execution. He said everything he did was excellent. Like everything he did was because he was a wrestler. Like people don't understand. Like his family was a wrestling family.
Oh yeah,
and,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
He was
Big
a
time.
real wrestler. His dad was a wrestler, and he used to like put him in holes and stuff as kids. So he knew how to wrestle. So he was all about execution. Everything was perfect. So, but they said, oh, he had the personality at first.
Yeah.
But everyone loved him though. It's like where you got like that one was one of the dope when Shawn Michaels one was crazy. That's one of my favorite guys. Shawn Michaels was one of my favorite wrestlers anyway.
But it's crazy, like you said, like oh yeah, like with the animosity, like they had Ultimate Warrior beat Hulk Hogan like right away. Like Hulk Hogan was like the pinnacle.
That's what they're saying. Like really?
Yeah.
Like, and they were saying how he was. Who was it? Oh, not him. I'm bugging. They were saying how Goldberg. You get to it when you watch the Hitman joint. How he was like the worst wrestler ever.
Right.
Like as far as as far as his technique.
Technical, yeah.
Yeah, it was like, yo, Bret Hart said he kicked me in my face. I felt like he kicked I ran to a wall. He almost broke I lost his teeth. He was like, yo, you ain't supposed to do that stuff. Like,
right.
Like,
it's supposed to be a fake kick, bro.
Like, but it's the way you do it. Like,
oh yeah,
it's like an art form. And he was like, yo, this dude was the worst. So people used to get really mad at guys like that. Like, yo, like this dude ain't even nice. Like even D'Lo Brown, not D'Lo Brown, my bad. Booker T.
He a street dude.
No, but he learned how to wrestle. They called him up, and he was getting bigger and bigger. And he was in WWE.
WCW.
Now he left there. He was in WWE because WWE was like, that's the big time type of thing.
Yeah.
It was WWE and WCW fighting, and WCW was winning. And all of a sudden, Vince did something. I don't know what he did, but he got all the wrestlers from WCW to come to WWE. Kind of took over everything. So he said Stone Cold was coming up. Like Stone Cold was the guy. So Booker T did something, and he took Stone Cold, and he said, I was so excited. He threw Stone Cold on a table, right? And the table Stone Cold slipped off. He broke some of his vertebrae.
He's like, all right now.
He said, like, yo, he was out for months. And Booker T was like, yeah, I thought I was done. He's like, yo, like, how do I hurt the biggest stars back?
Like, franchise.
Like the franchise. Vince gonna kill me. And then at first Stone Cold was like,
all right, bro, I'll tell you the whole thing, bro.
Yo, you gotta watch it. He was mad, but he was like, yo, he realized that, it was an accident. Like, he didn't do it on purpose. He slipped off the table because he was sweaty. You know what I'm saying? But it's like this new guy wilding out. Like, how's this new guy gonna hurt my back? Like, come on, man.
Like he fighting for real.
Because they had, like, you probably don't remember this, but I forgot. They had like a real like storyline between Stone Cold and Booker T.
I stopped watching around that point.
Yeah, they would just fight each other, like in supermarkets. Anyway, they just fight, like. So they had like a real thing, but it's dope, man. But that's kind of what I've been watching too.
Yeah, they've been dope, man. I got the Andre the Giant one on DVR too.
I didn't see that one. I heard he was mad nice too, like the biggest dude, but nicest guy ever.
It comes on. Did you see the HBO one with him? There's an HBO special.
No.
Yeah, it's sad, really. Actually, if you go on DVR, it come on tomorrow morning, so you look that joint up. But with Andre the Giant, just in general, like he knew he was on borrowed time the whole time. Like his doctors told him, like he had like giganticism. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like he would be like on a plane. He couldn't. It feel sorry for the dude, really.
Yeah.
But the only thing he could do is just be big. That was his skill. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
That sounds crazy, right?
Yeah.
Like that was him. He was like an attraction. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, kind of like like yo, look at this big guy type of thing.
Like yo, he a human. You know what I'm saying? So he got a real sad story, man. Ain't like these other dudes that be using drugs and all this other stuff.
You heard he's drinking mad beer though.
Oh,
I heard he can put down some
like
a 24 pack.
It would take like that just to get him drunk though. because of his size.
It's like huge.
Yeah, man.
Yo, now the one thing I know about the wrestling thing is that they are in, like, if you want to drop the belt, you gotta do it a certain way. So they'll come to you and be like, "Yo, I'm thinking about you. You gotta be like, you're gonna lose tonight." You're like, "What? You gonna got this new guy, Stone Cold, coming in, so you're gonna drop the belt to Stone Cold?" I'm like, all right. Now you might be like, "Nah," and it's a problem, or you be like, "Yeah, all right, we can do it." And then I don't even know if they even talk like how they even choreograph the matches.
Right.
Cause like sometimes they're not even friends like that. So like, how do I even, but the Shawn Michaels one, watch that one too. That one's crazy.
Yeah,
Shawn Michaels is out of control, yo.
Yeah, I gotta see that joint. He had a huge come up because he used to be like with the Rockers and Marty Jannetty. Like
Marcinetti, yo,
they were like punks.
they go into the whole no, like yo, Shawn Michaels was coke, yo, he was out of control, yo.
Yeah, I gotta finish that Queen of the South. I got like 30 minutes left, man.
Yo, after you watch it, text me.
I'm gonna hit you.
It's been crazy.
All right, so let's wrap up with a little rapid fire, man. So, all right. Who's a better character? This might be easy for you, but we'll see. Walter White or Dexter?
A better character, I say Dexter. I'm not saying actor. I'm saying like character. Yeah, Dexter. Just because how he was able to maneuver and be a stone cold serial killer.
Yeah, with a set morals.
Set morals that hid it from his sister, hid it from his friends, his girl. Walter White, he did it for like half a season, and then he's like, "Yo, everyone know what I'm doing." Like maybe his brother-in-law didn't know, but his wife knew. People just started knowing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So definitely Dexter.
All
right. You got to start a franchise, NBA franchise.
Yeah, I swear that's one of my questions. But
but
go ahead.
All right, with this player, these two players, at this time, not like in general, this time right now, Dame or Steph. Age too.
I get to choose which one of them I want.
Yep, Dame or Steph. I think Steph is 31 or 30, 31. Dame is 29, 30. Something like that.
Steph might be like 32, bro.
32, I think you're right.
He might even be.
Right now, you got to pick one.
Because I heard something earlier. It was saying like Steph Curry and Jordan were the oldest to win the scoring title.
He is 32. You're right, he's 32.
Let me get his exact age for you. Damn, this dude 33.
33. Ugh. All right. Oh, dang. And your window is you got a 3-year window to get a chip. All pieces are there.
I'm taking Steph.
Still gonna take Steph. I got you.
Yeah, I mean, like Dame's a great shooter. Like I've seen Steph just really do some, especially this year.
Yeah.
Like he just do some unbelievable stuff. Like I remember one time he was just trying to, I think it was like, I don't know, 30 seconds on the shot clock. He was just trying to get a 2-for-1. You know what I'm saying? He came over half court and just shot one from half court. Like normally if you make a shot from half court, I mean like a couple inches from half court or whatever, it's like off the glass. You know what I'm saying? It's like It was just all net. It didn't look forced. And I just think I think he opens the game up more than anybody I've ever seen. Like I'll see him come off a down screen and like the guy just gets a dunk because two guys just follow Steph.
Yeah, it's afraid.
I think he affects the game off the ball more than Dame does.
Got you.
If you told me 5 years, I'll probably go Dame now.
Yeah, no doubt.
But a 3-year window, I'm not worrying about Steph losing too much of that. You agree with that one?
Yeah. No doubt. I was gonna say Steph.
Yeah, he's a different type of animal. All right, one got to go. Ross or Method Man.
And all their work.
Yep.
Ross gotta go.
All right, if you take Wu-Tang away.
I see. All their work. But I say, Method Man, Wu-Tang might not have existed or something like that. Could have been somebody else in there.
Yeah, that's too heavy. That's too heavy to weigh. So I'll take Wu-Tang out of there.
Yeah. So all right, Method Man gotta go.
Okay. All right. Yeah, Method Man doesn't have enough by himself outside of the stuff with Redman or whatever.
All right.
All right.
So I'm going to the Shy. So was Tiff grimy for what she did to Emmett?
What she ground before she did to Emmett. Yeah. I mean it's like it's revenge cheating, right? It's almost like she couldn't wait for an opportunity to do that. That was my issue with it. It was just like, yeah, she didn't even shower. You know what I'm saying? Dude probably ain't care. But I think because of the way it happened, and it was just like you knew exactly where to go. You knew, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
you knew exactly. It was planned out. Like it was thought out.
Yeah,
already.
like you couldn't wait for him to do something just so you could do that. So because I feel that way, I'm gonna say yeah.
All right. I can see that. I can see both sides of the coin.
Yeah. I mean, he's definitely foul. I don't feel bad for him that happened. That she did that to him. You know what I'm saying? But
Word.
you could choose any play of the year, any play in the league to start a franchise with over the next 5 years. Who you taking? NBA.
Any player, next 5 years.
So you take their age as is as well.
All right. I'm gonna say right now, as of this moment now.
All right, and you locked in with this player for 5 years, which makes it hard to take a veteran too, depending on.
Where you old as hell, you out of there. You 30, you in your 30s, most likely no. So I'm looking at under 30, and then I'm actually looking younger than that. I'm probably gonna look 25 and under. So if it's 25 and under,
You could take somebody that's 28.
Yeah, but I could.
5 years? You figure a dude like KD is 32.
Yeah, but I'll take Damn, that's good.
That's a tough question, man.
Yo, give me damn. Cause everybody got their flaws, but right now, give me Luka.
That's a good one.
5 years, even though he got a lot of holes in his game, can't hit foul shots, take some bad shots, but I gotta take him.
I think that's the best pick. If you guaranteed me health, I'd take Embiid though.
Yeah.
But we know that's not guaranteed.
Hell no.
Cause Embiid does stuff that I don't know that we've ever seen a center do. Like even Olajuwon, is not. Yeah. Olajuwon wasn't hitting threes.
Oh no.
I mean, he had like the baseline jumper, and obviously the post moves were phenomenal. But like, I don't know if any 7-footer outside of like a dude like Dirk or KD or somebody like that.
Yeah, we didn't see that.
Nah, but yeah, I mean, Embiid might not even be in the league in 5 years. You know what I'm saying? Like a dude like Andrew Bynum. I looked up Andrew Bynum's age. Yo, the dude's only 32.
Damn, he ain't playing like 6 years, right?
Exactly.
That's like crazy.
Yo, he younger than Steph.
Yeah, I knew something was up when he had that straightener in his head on the sideline.
Yeah, but well, his final injury was bowling.
Yeah, he got hurt bowling, right?
Yeah, but you get like,
damn,
and that's sad. That's back to my thing of having an abnormal size. You know what I'm saying? You just
like I almost forgot about Andrew Bynum. Yeah, like literally almost forgot about the dude.
Bro, he's 32, man.
He's still in his peak. His like highlight of his life right now. He could do.
Yeah, like he could at least be doing what Dwight Howard doing right now, give you solid minutes. You know, a solid.
He should still be in the league in some form.
Oh yeah,
if he wasn't hurt,
absolutely. But he hasn't been in the league for at least 4 or 5 years, maybe 5, 6.
He 5'6". Yeah, he might. Hope he ain't got that degree. I hope.
Got a decent bag, so hopefully he did something with it.
Word.
So.
All right.
But all right, man. Appreciate y'all joining us.
Definitely.
Catch the Great Minds Podcast on IG at the Great Minds Podcast, on Twitter at Great Minds P1 at the Great Minds P1. Appreciate y'all listening, man.
Peace. Take it easy.